Hi, folks. This is episode number 48 of the New Favorite Things podcast, and this is Google Docs 101. So, when you're creating a Google Doc, you want to think about where it's going to go inside of your Google Drive. Here, I've set up a folder called G Suite 101, and I'm going to create a new Google Doc. And when I create it here, it will put it inside of that shared folder, and it will adopt all of the permissions of that folder. In this case, it's going to be set to anyone with the link can view. When you have your Google Doc, you can do some page setup options. So if I come in here to File, Page Setup, I can put my Google Doc as being landscape. I can change the paper size. I can change the color of my paper. And I can adjust my margins. I like to have really skinny margins so I can get a lot put on one paper. So I'm going to click OK. If this is how I want all of my Google Docs to pop up, green with this weird paper size landscape with those margins, I can click Set as Default, and any Google Doc I make is going to be set up this way. So when I click OK, my paper is going to change. And now I can go ahead and get started. When you have this Google Doc, you can do a lot of things. You can insert images from the web or from your device or from your camera. You can insert tables, which sometimes tables are nice to kind of put things where they want to go. You can insert charts or horizontal lines or page breaks. Whatever you can do in Microsoft Word, you can do the exact same thing inside of a Google Doc. Within the formatting, you can do things like formatting your text, your columns, your header and footer, page numbers. Again, what can be done in Microsoft Word can be done in Google Drive. You also have your icon bar across the top, which are going to be quick ways to format your text that you are creating. Beyond that, you're going to have the ability to do some cool things with different resources. So here I've got a tool called voice typing. And when I click on this icon, Google Docs are now going to transcribe all of the things that I am saying in real time. So when you have students that sometimes struggle with typing, or maybe they're 504 dyslexic and they struggle with that processing of the verbal language, you can allow them to use this resource and they can go ahead and type information just as quickly as they are speaking it. It's an easy tool for any teacher to use. And again, all you have to do is come up here and click Tools, Voice Typing, or if you're using a Chromebook, it is the Control-Shift-S keyboard shortcut. Google Docs also has the same shared permissions that all other G Suite tools do. Right now, my Google Doc is set so that anyone with the link can view it, and then it's shared specifically with Stacy Roaming. She has the comment access. So if Stacy opened up this document, she could highlight text that she thought that she wanted to provide a little bit of input to. And when she highlights and comes up here to this top option, she can comment on that specific piece of text. She can also do that by clicking out to the side and clicking Add Comment. So maybe she comes in and she says, Jason, this is not proper English. How dare you? And another cool feature in the commenting is that she can then tag me and I will receive an email that says specifically, Jason, this is not proper English, how dare you? And assign that to me. Let's say that Stacy and I were going back and forth on this document and I wanted to prove to her that something I did several days ago was in fact the correct English. I can come in here and I can go to File, Version History, see version history, and every Google Doc is going to have the ability to go back in time and see what the document looked like in real time. So it's going to update about every minute. So the longer you spend on a document, the more you're going to get. So if I switch over to, let's say, this G Suite 101 Challenges document, I go File, Version History, I'm going to have a ton of edits that have been made to this document that I can go back in time and I can see what changes are being made. And the cool part is that you can see which people are making those changes as well. So if it's a collaborative document, you can go back and you can see what students are making those changes as they're making those changes. I hope that was helpful. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at GISD Tech 3 and at Coach Polano, and we will see you guys next time.